Hi, welcome back to Recovery Shots to Beat the Bay. We're on our final hole, hole 18. Eric, you've hit your tee shot to a very popular spot just through the fairway, a little bit right off the tee. We find ourselves in the rough. Let us know what your thoughts are here.
Yes, actually, distance-wise, it's not that bad. I'm just 260 away from the green. But now I'm on a downslope. I'm in rough, and I got some bunkers to deal with. So what I'll be trying to do here is try to hit a middle iron, try to get the ball back in play. I chose a 6 iron here. I would expect the ball to go quite low because of the downslope. Yes, and some advice to most members: try to avoid the right side, because right side is always the difficult part of the hole.
This hole pushes you out.
Yes,
there,
exactly.
But actually, there's way more room left, right?
Yes, and what I'll be trying to do is aim quite close to where the rock is on the left, over the bunker, and I'm taking that risk to go over the bunker.
Yeah.
With a 6 iron, I will expect the ball to fly out like a 4 iron.
Yeah, sure.
And what I need to do is probably put the ball kind of in the middle, maybe a little bit left, but it really depends on the lie.
Yeah.
And with a 6 iron, I'll be trying to grip down a little bit just to get a bit more control.
Okay.
I personally like to change my swing plane a little bit.
Okay. Into more steep.
Yeah, make it more steep, take the back swing a little bit higher.
Yeah.
And with my follow through, I'll be trying not to do any big follow through. I try to go with the slope like this.
Little restricted, little low and left.
Yes.
Yep.
Try to hopefully get the ball, have a clean contact like this. So,
okay.
Line my body up along the slope. I will have a bit more weight on the left for sure.
Okay.
All right. So, just steady myself. Slightly short back swing, a little bit higher. Hit down.
Well, that came out nicely.
Oh, this is perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're up here, hole 18, just short right of the green. So whether you've gone for it in 2 or you've attempted that approach shot into the green and you've kind of come up just short right, all the balls funnel down just near this drain here. So really, really popular spot, Kingsley, that we find many people in.
Both ended up here, and we're going to show you a couple of different ways to play it. Sam's going to have a go first. Sam, what do you got there? Is that 54? 58?
So I've got 54. So we're going to imagine here the flag is kind of towards the back left side of the green. So I'm going to play a slightly higher shot, but I've actually using my 54 rather than 58. There's a little ridge that runs through that green, so if we can get one skipping up the green with a 54, we can just clear that. If I use 58, I'm going to be landing into that slope.
Yeah.
So that flag often is kind of over the middle of this bunker. So for this shot, a pretty standard pitch shot really. It's quite bare around here, so we want to focus on a good strike.
Very tight.
So to help conquer that, I'm going to have that weight again slightly towards that left side. Just hold a little lower down that handle. And I just want to be making a smooth stroke, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
We don't want anything too short and short. Again, I don't need too much wrist break in this one. Just, it's about 50 yards probably as a standard shot. And that ball position, nice. And just a square wedge, I don't need to open anything up too much.
Nice, that's
quite a nice trajectory.
Yeah, good shot. So I'm going to play this slightly different though. Not everyone's as confident from down here in this tight lie. Maybe you didn't get as good a lie. So if you do end up near this drain, one other option is to utilize this little gap between the bunkers up here. Okay. There is a slope there as well that'll feed the ball sort of down into the sort of center of the green there. Just trying to take a big number out of play. That's the big one here. If I don't have the best lie, don't make great contact, you can actually find yourself hitting quite a few shots from the same spot by the time that ball rolls down. So I've taken a 7 iron, and I'm just going to try and go right in the middle of these 2 bunkers, land about halfway up the hill with a quite firm trajectory, quite low, and let it one bounce, skip up onto the green, and we'll see where we can end up. So I'm going to grip down just a little bit, very normal chipping stance. Maybe just get the club up a little high here so we don't have such a huge swing arc. Hit down, nice low finish with the club. We don't want this getting up here. Let's have a go. So a little bit of weight on the left, straight up there in the gap.
There we go.
Okay, that should end up pretty good. We'll go up and have a look where those are. Okay, so we are on hole 18. We're over the back of the green. We're going to finish off this series with a little chipping competition. Big downslope here, over to the cone over here. The winner is going to come back and explain to everyone how it was done. Ooh, it's a good looking shot. It's going to stop. We might need a little measure there. Could be nice too, but I don't think so. Go. Thanks, bud.
Okay, looks like I took that one there then. So the way I played this one, as Kingsley explained at the start, ball's on a big downslope. So on a downslope, playing to a flag below the green or below my surface here. So again, what I needed to do was get super wide here. If I'm narrow, I'm going to be all over the place, never going to make good contact. So I was nice and wide. You can see that back foot goes way up that slope and all my weight goes onto this left side. From there, I keep everything pretty stable and it's more of an arm and a body swing. I'm just making sure that actually I don't get too much under that ball. I just want to lightly brush that ground to get a good contact and hopefully pop that ball up nice and soft. And hold a little lower down that handle as well, but all the weight way onto the left. So the ball comes out nice and soft and releases down to the flag.
So that concludes our series, recovery shots to beat the bay. Sam, you got any final thoughts?
Just a couple of quick points really from what we've done. You can see we've gone through all 18 holes, whether we've been greenside or in the fairway. A lot of us tend to agree on some shots and we sometimes use different shots as well. So there's not always one correct shot. Use your imagination. And I guess the lie really dictates the shot that you can play.
Yeah, true. Eric, what about you?
Well, I just feel that my shot game improved a lot after filming on the series of recovery shots to beat the bay. And it's not just about making pars sometimes. It's all about taking your medicine, rescue a par or get a bogey to carry on with your round, not shooting a big score. So hopefully this series can help.
Yeah, definitely been fun. I think we've all learnt quite a bit from each other. Stay tuned. We're going to have one special edition of our top shots from recovery shots to beat the bay. We look forward to seeing you all soon.